Soft ambient music begins. Camera slowly pans over a starry sky. In the quiet vastness of space, silence is not always peace. Sometimes, silence is surveillance. For months, the mysterious signal, FRB 180916, continued its cycle. Predictable, pulsing, unwavering. But then, something changed. On day 97, the signal stopped. No noise, no burst, not even a flicker. Radio telescopes around the world were stunned. A disappearance of this magnitude defied all expectations. Natural phenomena don't just vanish like that, especially not those with such precision. Some said it was over. Just an anomaly. A trick of the cosmos, finally gone. But deep in the Canadian wilderness, the Chime Observatory detected something far stranger. Not a repeat of the signal, but something new. It was weaker, more fragmented, as if filtered through static. But one detail stood out, an encoded pulse not seen before. The pattern wasn't just repetition anymore, it was data. It wasn't just sending, it was evolving. And then, the triangulations began. Multiple observatories, thousands of miles apart, began picking up similar pulses. Not from the same origin, but from locations around the same galactic cluster. It was as if we weren't listening to one voice. We were hearing a network. What if we're not being contacted by a single civilization, but observing a vast cosmic infrastructure? A galactic internet. Think of it, advanced species, scattered across star systems, transmitting through radio bridges and quantum tunnels, using FRBs not just as communication, but as beacons. And Earth? We've stumbled upon the signal like eavesdropping children, listening to a conversation not meant for us. Or worse, maybe it was meant for us, because just weeks after this discovery, something disturbing occurred. Satellites in low Earth orbit began malfunctioning. Glitches, data drops. One even lost contact for over 48 seconds. A blackout no engineer could explain. Coincidence? Perhaps, but engineers cross-referenced the timing of the signal's new pattern. And it aligned. Whatever the signal is, wherever it's coming from, it may now be affecting us directly. Is it a probe, a scan, a warning? Some physicists propose a chilling theory, that the signal isn't a message, but a ping, an interstellar sonar, designed not to communicate, but to locate. Think of how bats navigate the dark. They send out sound pulses and map the world by the echoes. Now imagine that, on a galactic scale. What if we're not the target of a message, but the source of a return echo? And that echo has just told someone, or something, exactly where we are. There's a name whispered among SETI scientists, a term rarely used outside closed meetings: the architects of silence. It's a theoretical concept, entities so ancient and advanced they no longer travel or conquer. They listen, they monitor, they archive civilizations as data. To them, we would be nothing more than entries in an infinite library, tags in a system. Our signals, our technology, our existence, recorded and shelved. Studied, perhaps, but never answered. Until now. Because recently, the James Webb Space Telescope detected an unusual infrared fluctuation near the source galaxy of FRB 180916. A burst of energy consistent with megastructure deployment, or a controlled stellar manipulation. In simple terms, someone or something might be building something out there. And fast. What could they be constructing? A Dyson swarm? A gravitational lens array? A signal amplifier? All are possibilities. But the most unnerving theory? A portal. Not science fiction, but theoretical physics. A wormhole bridge, stabilized by massive energy and gravitational engineering. If that's true, the architects of silence might be coming through. And we have no idea what awaits on the other side. Should we prepare? Hide? Respond? These are the questions haunting minds across the globe. At the Pentagon, at CERN, at radio dishes buried in Antarctic ice. But maybe the most important question is the simplest. Why now? The universe has existed for nearly 14 billion years. Civilizations could have risen and fallen billions of times before us. Why would any of them reach out now? Could we be nearing some cosmic threshold? A moment in galactic history where we become relevant? Or perhaps dangerous? We've split the atom, created AI, sent machines to the edge of our solar system. Maybe, just maybe, we've made enough noise for the universe to finally notice us. And perhaps the signal isn't a message at all. It's a mirror, showing us who we are and warning us who we could become. Slow music fades as screen transitions to black with a single phrase. They're not answering, they're observing.